except that.
It might be because his character. Let me see how this is. What the setting is set. Um, should be for any friendly. Let me see how he's.
Ash isn't friendly. Alright, we gotta kill him.
Oh, there's one imposter. Dude, I downloaded that junk today. That game is trippy.
Dude, it is so much fun.
What game? What game is that?
Among Us.
Among Us.
Oh yeah, I saw that game.
I play with a bunch
Oh,
of guys.
yeah. His token is actually set to hostile. There. Now you should be able to do it.
Kill him.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I played it just enough times until I was the imposter just to see how it worked.
Yeah.
That game is trippy, man.
It is, yeah. A bunch of guys from the LGS I played Magic at playing.
What is the premise? I mean, I've seen some people playing it, but I don't really
Yeah,
understand it.
basically there's a map and 10 people, and then depending on how many they set, I think the default is one of you is like a murderer. And everybody else has to go to these little panels and do these little BS tasks. And if they do enough tasks before you kill everybody, then you lose. So your job is to kill everybody before they can do these tasks. The problem is
Anybody see you?
everybody's running around and they may or may not see you come or go from that area.
Yep.
So yeah, and then what happens is if they see a dead body or whatever, they can say, "Hey," and then everybody goes into like a chat room and they're like, "Okay, what'd you see? What'd you see?" And they try to figure it out. It's like a game of Clue, and then everybody has a vote. And if there's a maximum vote for a specific person, they get booted off the island. And if they were the imposter, everybody else wins. If they weren't the imposter, you go back to the game.
Oh, that's cool. That could be some trickery involved in that.
Yeah, there was some BS, man. I played it just long enough so I was the imposter once just to see how it worked. And yeah, it.
I'm sure there's a lot of tomfoolery.
Well, I noticed that there's some tricks, because one guy like he hit the emergency meeting button like right away,
Yep.
and I didn't even think about it because combined you can only ever hit that thing once, and one guy hit it.
One per.
Well, one guy hit it right away, and that's it. It used it.
Well, no. Each character gets one per game.
Something like that. But anyway, the one guy hit it, and they were like, I actually think it's the guy who hit the button,
Yep.
and because they were like, he's trying to waste it now, and so they got everybody to vote for the guy that hit the button, and then he wasn't it. So you're like, okay, he just hit the button to hit the button, like, because that's where you start. You start where the master like panic button is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was trippy.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, I downloaded it on my phone. It's pretty trip. Okay, so Gavin, we talked about your stuff. Are you good then? If I'm cool with those spells?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually grab one of the other spells. The spell's called Scatter. Let me post it in there and make sure you're okay with it. It's a 6th level spell. It does that. It's from Xanathar's.
Oh, that's really cool.
Huh? Yeah, I don't have a issue with that.
So yeah, I'm gonna grab that one. Each other.
Yeah, we still have a +2 Warhammer in our group loot. I don't think anybody's gonna use it. see what else we got in here. Nothing really.
Okay. Whoop, what just happened? Okay, here we go. Interesting.
Okay, so but the other thing is, I mean, I did, you know, the research that we were talking about. How many days, kind of, do you want of like activities, or what do you, how would you like this? Because I've got about 3 or 4 other activities. I did the research in the temple that you and I kind of went through, and then next from there, I was going to create a simulacrum. And after the simulacrum, I was going to go see if I could track down Tawny and talk to her, you know, talk to the powers that be.
Yeah.
I had other things past that. I just didn't know how many days and nights did you want this thing to go for?
And that's going to depend because I wasn't getting feedback from everybody, and I wanted to. I didn't want to go like too far forward.
Right, exactly. I've got a number of things that I can do.
Hang on, I gotta kill my hangouts and come back. I'll be right back. There we go. That fixed that. Okay. Yeah, I was having a weird hiccup on my.
I can hardly hear you now.
It went very light.
Sorry, I had a weird hiccup on my cameras. Okay. But okay. So what did you have though?
So, for what? Like actions?
Yeah.
Alright, so I mean, the first thing I was going to do was, I did the research. The next thing I was going to do is I was going to, make another simulacrum
Mhm.
of myself.
Well, I know you had like
And
a few days worth of stuff.
then, right, and then then I was going to go talk to Tawny. And see if I can, kind of get in front of that council or that group or whatever those people,
Mhm.
whatever that was, so to speak.
Yeah.
And then, again, given time, what I was going to do is each night, the next night, before, went to bed or starting my rest or whatever, I was actually going to use Wish to cast Legend Lore, targeting, like, trying to understand more about the Rod of Seven Parts. The Rod of Law or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So basically trying to find out more about that by using Wish.
Okay.
Through Legend Lore. So that's kind of, but that's kind of like if you get through the day and you're, the last thing you would do in the day would be to do that. If, suddenly the group ended up starting something else before that happened.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And then the other thing that Gavin's going to start doing is at the end of each day, like before he starts his long rest, if available, he's going to cast Mind Blank on himself to kind of protect himself and the staff from like divination spells and locations and things like that. So. basically he's got a couple of things that he'd be doing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Should the time arise.
Okay, let me see here. I get this running because I know there's a couple of conditions here that are going to happen.
Yep.
Did that work?
Worry about the cleric that Dustin tried and failed to kill.
Yeah, which happened.
See, that's just it. Like if Gavin learns about that.
I was going to say, and that happened day one.
Yeah, and I don't
Right.
really
So
think
that's like.
knowing the Destiny character, I don't think that's something she would talk about. It would be kind of an
Exactly.
introvert
That's
pride.
just, I'm at this point, Gavin is ignorant that ever happened.
Right.
Yep. Never happened. Let's see. I don't know that that's working.
What's working?
Touch. This bomb. I tried to redo it to see if it would. It's taken my uses. I've got, it consumes the slot.
Mm-hmm.
I have it under innate spellcasting. I don't know if it's actually healing anyone or not. It says it is. I tried to redo it under my spells. Let's see. It's up to. Let's see. Hang on, let me change the range on it. That might be what's messing it up. 120 feet. See if that works.
Okay, Gavin, have you read Wish?
Yes, I read Wish. So I am trying to duplicate the effect of a 6th level spell.
Well, I get that. I mean, the effects.
Of what? Like what specifically? What are you trying to get at?
You take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of the spell. Your strength goes to 3 for 2d4 days.
If you use it for anything other, than creating a duplicate spell.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like, holy shit.
Yeah, if you try to use Wish for anything other than, yeah, the first sentence of the last paragraph.
Let's just get rid of that one.
So yeah, if you try to use Wish, basically, if you try to use Wish for anything other than duplicating another spell, you really can get pooped.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
I mean, that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is there's a 33% chance that you can never cast Wish again.
Yes.
Period. It basically gets burned out of your mind.
I've never ever had Wish.
It's a really strong spell, but it's also
Okay, so Legend Lore says you're gonna need 450 gold worth of stuff every time.
No, because Wish allows me to cast Legend Lore without using material components.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing you use Wish for is you can duplicate any spell that isn't 9th level, and you can use it as you can cast it in one action.
Oh, there it is, including costly components. Okay.
Ooh. You can allow 20 creatures to regain all their hit points. That's
Okay.
That's
one of the things. That's one of the things that can burn Wish from your mind.
Yep.
You don't want to do that.
No.
Essentially, mainly it's flexibility. It lets you cast any other spell from any spell list.
Yeah, I'm just flipping back and forth between the two spells. Okay. Let's see.
There you go. You could make us all immune to the Lich's life drain attack. That's the one that it's given in the spell. That's pretty cool. Let's see. You're gonna take 1d10 necrotic damage.
No, he's not.
The
He's,
stress of casting
he's only using it to duplicate spells, so he doesn't take
any other.
Yeah.
The stress of casting this spell to produce any effect other than duplicate.
Yeah, I was just
spell.
reading
Yeah,
that.
That's it. That's crazy.
Well, it's powerful. You can literally try to do anything within, you know, the DM. It's how far does the DM want to let you let you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, that's why every time I've ever granted a wish, I made you write it down. Okay. Okay. And
Yeah, and one of the things I'm specifically looking for is instructions on for combining, and also like, you know,
yeah, the combining ritual definitely would quantify as, yes, legendary importance.
right. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's also just whatever I can learn about it, because it's the more you know about it, the more you can learn.
Yeah, the more you ask later, yeah.
Right. So
Huh. Yeah, honestly, your first go round, you're probably going to get, what it is, how it, fits into the, you know, like why it exists, who's looking for it.
yep.
That's probably going to be your first go round. Um,
The history of it, who made it, that's all. I imagine.
yeah, like I said, yeah, you're going to get the basics up front. Um, and yeah,
Kind of be my nightly. That'll kind of become my nightly ritual almost. Is every night before we go to bed or before we
okay,
start a rest, I'll be learning more about it. I've got a couple of other spells that I'll ping you. It's just a matter of how much time we have.
okay.
How much downtime do we have? How many nights? Because, like for example, I'm gonna use Wish to cast Continue.
Well, it is going to be based on that dwarf.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured that.
Okay. So, Grixus, you wanted to find a magic vendor? Yes, no?
Yeah, I wanted to attempt to see if we could get a slightly better great axe, and also ask around and see if anyone had seen the lady who tricked me and stole my spear.
Okay.
That's a pretty neat spell too. For level 6. into that one too. When I get level 6 spells.
Con, do we have anywhere on our list like the Wild Surge that I have to roll? Like where would that? Like where do I find that now?
I'll be back in a few.
I don't have a thing for it. Effectively, it's a 1d20 every time you cast. If you roll a 1, then we roll against the table.
Alright, so that was for that wish.
Yeah. Um. Alright, let's do it. So, 4. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. I have it. Alright, so the first thing you're looking for on the magic item thing is what?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm just looking to find a better great axe. If I can find a
Okay.
one that would be hits, but otherwise just a replacement great axe.
Okay, so you're looking to buy.
I have lots of money, I don't spend.
Let's see here.
I'll probably be trying to buy something as well. If I can find some +1 arrows in a minute. Because I'm actually running pretty low on those.
Okay, let me change this up real quick. Okay. And what do you think you're looking for? Just a better axe in general?
Yeah, better great axe. Or a better. Preferably something magical. I don't have a full heavy weapon anymore.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Now, are you looking to sell anything, or are you just looking to buy the one? Oh, he wandered off. Okay. Remnant. Let's do you while he's away from keyboard then. So all you're looking for is plus ones, not anything stronger? Did everybody leave the keyboard?
I'm here, but I don't think that's very useful.
Technically not right now, no. There it is.
Well, for 12K, that I can afford. That's all good. I'll just stick with what I got for right now.
Okay. So we have that, we have that. Yeah, this is gonna get good. So need to get these other guys on.
Oh, where Sean went? Sounded like he was going to be along momentarily.
That's what it sounded like on Discord.
Earlier he said, let's see, didn't he say something about a
He
wedding?
said he was going to be out. He said he was going to be out next week.
Well, he posted,
Next time.
I'm looking, he posted 35 minutes ago. PC is updating on as soon as I can. So
Yep.
that's
Okay,
a
I think
long time to update.
I hadn't heard anything. Panda hasn't posted anything lately.
Yeah, Panda's Panda. That's why I started recording sessions in the first place. Seriously. I started recording sessions because he had missed so many that I was like, your homework is to watch what happened because I got tired of recapping.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I got your message.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds good. I can subtract it.
oh, you're gonna take it?
Oh, it's just 20. Oh, 20? Oh, 840 gold. Gee, that's kind of high. Hang on one sec. Let me see how much cash I got. Let's go right there.
Come on, you guys have plenty.
Yeah. I might barter with you. Would you take? Would you take 750? I can give you a charisma check, even though I'm not very good at it.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna fail this miserably. Let's see. This is gonna be funny. Let me throw all this stuff out of the way there, guys. Alright, normal. Hey, well, actually, my +1 got me a 15.
Yeah, not for that price.
Okay. Let's see. What's the lowest you can do?
He's got some regular arrows he could save for like a gold.
I got plenty of those. Let's see. That's still pretty steep. Let's see.
It's not like people sit around all day and just make those things.
I know, those things are... Let's see. I got plenty on my person. What the heck? I'll just pay him.
Okay.
I need him.
Frick. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Come with your PC tonight?
I'm on my laptop tonight.
Bummer.
My PC is at %.
Would you like reinstall all of Windows or something?
No. I just did it at like 6 o'clock tonight. It's an update. It's
Wow.
still going.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you know, Sean, we haven't really because I couldn't keep up with everybody's stuff here in the last couple weeks. We're just kind of recapping the downtime. People buying stuff, doing whatever. So like I said, you dealt with the dwarf. I'm assuming you didn't tell anybody.
Is that what you call it?
Well, that's what I'm gonna call it. Then you effectively went back. I'm assuming you didn't tell anybody what happened. And then you said you did a remove curse, correct? Okay, so you're red again. You've officially done a name change to call yourself. I'm trying to think. Did Remnant ever know you when you were red?
No. Did not.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out, like, at what level. Because you would look the same like you did before when you were red. I was just trying to figure out.
She hasn't been read in a very long time.
I don't think I've even ever met Red. Pretty sure Destiny was blue when I joined.
Oh, she was red. It was shortly after. I know that.
That's right. It was shortly after.
After the Smurf Neblin.
Yeah.
Is when it happened.
Yeah, Grixus, they'll go for that deal as long as you can prove what it can do. So if you show them its function.
Yeah, he'd show them on like a dummy or something.
Yeah, they'll take that deal.
Okay. Works. Gavin, you shiny ass.
Yeah.
Move those out of my inventory. And get rid of literally all my monies.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Remnant, did you take the deal on the arrows or no? Remnant, did you take the deal on the arrows? He vanished.
He disappeared. Give me a second. I will be back in just 1 minute. I've got everything I needed to be done.
Okay. Was there anything else for you, Sean, that you needed to get done?
First scrolls I wanted.
Okay.
And then also she didn't actually officially start working on her new identity.
Okay.
I think she'll be a noble this time.
All right. Do you have the forgery stuff?
I'm an assassin with this special ability.
I was just wondering if you had like a forgery kit and like.
I do.
Okay.
Yep, I've got everything for it. But yeah, that's also that's a special ability. Only one that might as well use it, right?
All right. Go ahead and give me a deception.
I cannot do that
Why not? Oh, because you're not on yet.
because I can't log in. My laptop is. I have voice, but my video is frozen and my browser is frozen.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I just now realized that you weren't actually like in game.
yeah, I do. But
Okay. Well,
I think it just popped in.
I was gonna say effectively, if you can roll. Yep, there you are. If you can roll deception, that'll be how well your paperwork looks.
Deception. That's an expertise.
Okay.
Wow, that is really crappy.
So, yeah, that's your paperwork. You hurry up and make some paperwork. All right. So you have that. You spend a day or whatever getting stuff together. Yeah.
Destiny's dead. She's no more.
Yeah, like I said, Gavin, you would recognize her. I know Ash would recognize her. And we said what? Grix barely recognizes you. Okay.
What was that?
I said I wouldn't have any idea because I'm so new to the group.
Yeah, as I say, when you came, I think she was already blue.
Yep.
Yeah. This is just another tiefling in town. Now, as far as the all black tabaxi and the badger walking around, you guys are highly noticeable.
Yeah, you guys gonna have to work on that. We gotta replace these two.
And yeah, I kind of wish Panda were here because I need him to make a couple dice rolls to see if he realizes he's being followed.
Yeah, my association with the group while we're in town will be loose at best.
All right. Effectively, are you even going to stay at the same lodging?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna disassociate. I'll keep an eye on them, but yeah, she's not gonna. Kind of like one of those meet in the marketplace, casual conversation, introduce myself, and ships passing in the night.
All right. Are you going to try to live higher or lower? You said you were going to try to start being noble. So are you going to try to live
Yeah,
a little higher?
a little higher.
Okay. So not super flaunting the money, but spending what you need to
Correct.
spend. Got it. All right. Um,
Why is Destiny rolling deception skill checks?
for her falsified paperwork.
Oh, okay, okay.
To,
Yeah,
to
people
erase her from
identity.
it.
I'm sorry, Serenity, not Destiny.
Serenity. Yes, Destiny's dead.
See, that's how bad you rolled. Your friends don't even know the new you.
Grixus is highly confused because she came to the bar with him as Destiny, and then the next morning he woke up. What the fuck?
You're fucking red again.
Yeah, after the change, she like introduced. What's that? What'd you say? Oh, I was gonna say, after the change, she will literally introduce herself as a different person.
Are you going to go through the high first meeting bullshit?
No, it happens.
Are you going to be like the, hi, how is everybody? I don't know you. I could hire you.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think.
I need off this rock, and I mean effing now.
Yeah.
Time to
Remnant's
plane
close.
shift.
Here's the thing, though. Aside from Serenity and Gavin, who actually are somewhat normal, we're walking around with this badger and Goliath back. I mean, we're not
Yeah,
exactly neutral at all.
yeah. I've already mentioned you guys are a liability, so that's why I'm loosely associated with you guys.
You'll be alright.
And I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I have my headphones set to max. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, it's just him then. He's probably too far away from his mic.
But yeah, Ash just picked up a tail.
Ash has picked up a tail.
Yeah.
With me watching the group, would I have a chance to notice that?
Actually, being a rogue. Uh,
Like
maybe.
disadvantage roll or perception?
Yeah. But roll like disadvantage on stealth to see like you'd be like, oh, that's what I would be doing.
Let's control.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
20.
ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Like he rolled like shit,
Yeah.
which is what's funny. But yeah, you could you could notice he's got this kid who's like following him,
Hmm.
and he's dressed in like this old half-ass, not fitting him well, shitty armor, and what is obviously a secondhand weapon.
Does he have himself a follower? Not just someone tailing him, but an actual follower.
Well, currently it is someone tailing him.
Yeah.
This
That's
this,
like
th
precisely what went to set Serenity's mind is that.
Well, here's what it is. This person has not like actively gone up and like introduced themselves to Ash or anything like that, but like if Ash goes into a building, that person goes into the building. When they leave, he leaves. Tries to stay on the same street as Ash. Um,
I won't interfere and I won't tell him. But now that I know that he's there, I'll pay more attention.
yeah, it's a younger human. So
Sorry, will keep tabs on him.
sure.
Doesn't seem dangerous, but we'll see. And if he seems too dangerous, I've got an extra flame tongue to give him.
I bet.
Ash has got a fan club. Sounds like. Be interested to see where who this kid's reporting to, though.
I don't know. But wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden it's related hierarchy. I mean, what?
Could be. I mean, honestly.
All he had to do was ask medical help and killed him.
Yeah, that's true.
Her.
Things happen. Mistakes were made. That's why she's dead.
Who? Destiny?
Yeah, Destiny's dead.
Yeah. Who? I don't even know who I'm talking about.
Somebody I used to know.
Wonder what happened to her. Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, at least so I can deal with who's here. Remnant, you do get approached though.
Oh boy.
Oh, what do? What?
By some guards.
Oh gosh.
Great.
I'm screwed.
Remnant's getting approached by guards.
No way to talk myself. I can't talk my way out of this one.
Well, effectively, yeah, they want you to go with them so they can talk. They have some questions for you about you and your companions.
Yeah, this is still updated.
Okay. I'll oblige him.
Okay?
Oh god. The
Yeah.
world's worst paladin or cleric or whatever the hell he is.
Yeah. They
I'm an okay ranger, I guess.
yeah, they do effectively take you back to their little constable's headquarters area. And they start questioning you about a blue tiefling. They want to know her name. They want to know how long you've known her.
Lie your ass off.
Things like that. They start asking very specifically about a blue tiefling that you travel with.
I'll just tell her that she's
Roll deception. Yeah.
She came up missing. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna be able to get. Well, actually,
Yeah.
with it.
Roll the dice and then you give me your story.
Alright. So basically, she has parted ways with us, and I don't exactly know where she came to town on her separate. Seemed like she wanted to start her own, group, do her own thing. Basically left.
What was her name?
Um, hmm. It was Destiny. Destiny's her name.
It was Destiny.
Destiny's her name.
So what
Don't know where she went.
is her name?
Destiny.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she's gonna be meeting up with us anytime soon.
Yeah, they tickle you until you pee your pants and tell the truth.
Pretty much.
Of course, they had the target.
I'm just surprised they rolled a 19.
Well, honestly, it was either going to be, Ash or...
I've got a very important question.
Mhm.
Close to the mic. I can barely hear you.
Barely hear me?
Yeah.
Barely.
I've told you before, yeah, dude, you're like super quiet.
Okay. I thought you were talking about somebody else. Hold on.
Destiny's dead, so we can basically talk about Destiny.
Just swallow the mic.
Oh no, he disconnected.
Oh, that can't be healthy.
That's what I'm thinking. Destiny's dead, for all intents and purposes. We can talk about Destiny because she no longer exists.
Yeah. They're gonna question and double talk and come back on you and
I'll tell her. I'll tell him. Basically, she's not gonna be with us anymore. She kind of left on bad terms, and yeah, we're not driving too well.
so what happened?
Well, we had a falling out. Doesn't you give it all up?
No, they'll keep hitting you with follow-up questions like that. So what happened?
Well, I mean, we were trying to fix some problems, and
What
things
kind of
just
problems?
went awry.
What kind of problems?
We're trying.
What
We're trying
what
to
went wrong
fix
that made her leave?
Well, the I don't know. We just had a falling out. I'll just say that.
Like I said, they want specifics.
I mean, we were trying to work on fixing some problems in the in the tainted region, and it didn't work out.
Hey guys, can you hear me any better now? Or is it still
Much better.
That's much better.
Yes.
what that was? All right. Well, I've got one important question before we go any further. Destiny is dead. Who owns Remnant and Stalwart?
Yep. I'm a free man. Because I don't know Serenity. I don't know Destiny before she was blue. So honestly, I think Destiny's truly gone.
Yeah, losing this soul wasn't much of a loss.
So yeah, you mentioned the taint zone. They'll ask what you're calling the taint zone.
Okay, I mean, I'll give them the general vicinity where we've been, you know, and kind of that there's just a lot of bad things going on there, and we've been trying to fix that problem, and it's not getting any better. And they could look into it if they want to, you know. That's what I'll tell them, and it's just a bad situation.
What happened there?
We we encountered some adventurers that basically tried to kill us while we were there trying to fix the tank zone, and Destiny just got fed up with it and left. Said she didn't want to deal with it anymore, and that was pretty much it. And I haven't seen her since. We came back here to Silverymoon, and that's pretty much all I know.
Okay. Yeah, they'll, like I said, they'll talk you and press you for a couple hours. Then they'll let you leave.
Sweet. That's pretty much all I give up. But it's true. I don't know a red tiefling.
You weren't asking about red tiefling. You're asking about a blue one.
I don't know about blue. I know about Destiny, but I don't know anything about our new companion.
Oh God.
I'm just hoping they go out to the tank area and do some investigating.
Well, that's the thing. That's what you guys call that spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what everybody calls that spot.
Yeah. Well, I'll refer him to that area that we were trying to help correct that area, and it's just a bad area.
What, the high forest? The entire high forest?
Yeah, pretty much. But we didn't make it worse. We were there helping. I mean,
we made it worse.
No, yeah.
We helped, and we made it worse.
Yeah, you know, the Lost Peaks, Star Mounts, High Forest, yeah, all that area that's fucked. Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. We're good adventurers, just out to help people. That's all we're doing.
Hmm. That dragon that got forced to be chaotic and went on rampage. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Sorry about that.
It happens.
It happens. Oh, yeah, anything that lived underground in that area, because remember, that area is spherical. Anything that lives underground in that area, yeah, all that stuff that is that's going chaotic. Yeah, sorry about that.
And that may or may not have been our fault.
See,
It's just the Underdark. It's not like it's important.
Reno wouldn't know about that. That was well before him. All he knows is about the forest. That's all I would know.
Okay.
And we won't talk about that.
Oh, trust me, this questioning is the trance all over again.
Yes. Well, Remnant's not charismatic. I mean, that's not his strong suit. It's actually
But your
not a lot of
eyes.
I have
You're
zero
guessing
intelligence.
sort of intelligent.
I have zero intelligence.
Right now, I'm
Basically-
convinced that Remnant's nothing but a large liability.
Maybe.
See what happened was.
What had happened was that he asked me a question and I told him everything.
Yeah.
I even said that our blue tiefling changed into a red tiefling.
No. I don't know that.
Okay. Now, Panda's not here, but he's the one to answer the big question. Okay, the sword. What is to become of the sword? Because I'm assuming Panda would be the one to be carrying it.
Yes.
I mean, if he really thinks that there's some dead soul in there, we need to get out.
Well, I know he has talked about attempting to free Waylon.
Thing that needs to happen.
And yeah, I kind of wish he was here for that. I've been trying to hold off as much as I can. But yeah.
He said that he wasn't going to be here tonight.
He hasn't.
I haven't heard anything. He didn't post on Discord, so I'm not totally positive.
It's also Panda, and he randomly just misses sessions.
I know. Yeah, and it's Panda. So.
I haven't seen him post in a long time.
Okay, other things, I guess we can go to Tani and or the group who put the chair there in the first place.
Yeah. I would think the group put the chair. That's who I was trying to get in touch with.
That's what I'm saying. We can go that route. But we do need to come up with a game plan of the sword. I don't know how, like, do you bring the sword with you to these people? You know, questions like that come into play. Be like, oh yeah, remember that thing you built? Yeah, here's half of it. We brought it back.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is dealing with sword.
But that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you know, do you bring the sword?
I mean, I actually think we need to replace. I think we need to replace the sword instead of using the sword. Yeah, instead of using the sword, I think we need to use the rod. Because the rod, I think, is going to be a better, quote unquote, battery than the sword was. Yeah, it's a better conduit, it's a better store. It's also, I mean, its whole purpose seems to be about structure and order. And I would think that would be more in line of what we're trying to restore. We're trying to restore order. And so that's what I was saying. I think that's going to be a better, that would be a better key than the sword.
How many pieces do we lack?
Three.
And actually, with your
We have a two-piecer.
with your legend lore, by the end of day 2, you would know that there's a total of 7, and you currently hold the first 4.
Okay.
2 and 3 are the.
We could combine those 4.
Well, I was gonna say 2 and 3 are the ones that are attached to each other, and then you have 1 and 4.
Okay.
He would know that after the second day. Or the second evening, or however.
I'm still not getting any sort of read. I'm still not getting any sort of read on where another piece might be. Correct.
No. As far as you can tell, there are no other pieces on this plane.
Maybe in another dimension or something. Like in a different plane of existence. Or it could be in a bag. Like a bag of holding or something.
Those are considered different planes.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. Same reason that I keep my pieces. And
Why don't you hop in a bag of holding and ping it again? Just kidding.
Actually, that's a good question. Does the bag of all bags of holding lead to the same extra dimensional space, or do they?
Oh.
No.
To the same plane,
They're all unique.
extra dimensional space?
Yeah, they're all unique extra dimensional spaces.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, that's how you're able to pull out your stuff from your bag.
Right. Well, I did. Yeah, what I did. Fair enough.
And actually, yeah, technically by saying it was the second day, I had you cast your second day's wish, so I need a 1d20. Good to go. All right. So, like I said, how are you gonna deal with this interaction when you go talk to the chair people?
So I'm gonna say that we were, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, like, are you going alone? Are you going to take the sword? Like, how's this going to go down?
No, I'm not gonna take the sword. I'll go. I'm not gonna go. I'll probably just go alone. I mean, I don't think there's any reason for anybody else to need to go.
Okay.
So, and Gavin's not making he's not making a secret. He'll tell Ash. He'll tell everybody where he's going.
Okay.
So, but he'll go, either with or without Tommy. If Tommy wants to go, he could too. But he would basically say that we had gone, we had returned to the source or the center of the taint. Because we knew that an adventuring group was approaching, and we had received some information about we had received some premonitions that they might disrupt what was going on. And so we had returned there and dealt with that group. While we were there, we witnessed several creatures emerge from the earth. They appeared to be. Did anybody ever identify what they were?
What were?
Or would Gavin have been able to find out what those creatures were? The Zorns.
Oh, yeah. Through definition, you could do that. You're like, yeah, they came up from the ground. They didn't leave a hole behind. They had a mouth on top of their head, 3 arms.
Yeah. These creatures came up and started to attack the obelisks. While they were attacking the obelisks, a huge purple worm also emerged from the ground and started to attack things around there. During the fight, the obelisks were destroyed. And it seemed that the ley lines left the area. There was nothing to conduct them. There was nothing to bring them in. So it seemed like there was no magical energies going into that area. We do not know how to draw the ley lines back to that area, and we do not know, can the obelisks be rebuilt? Should they be rebuilt? But at this point, magic has gone wild again, and the taint has started to grow.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
as you may have noticed, magic is wild again.
Actually, when you bring it up, they have not noticed. Because technically they wouldn't know until there's a backfire. And so far there hasn't been a backfire that they know of. So.
Yeah, we suspect that magic is wild again, and I would suspect if we sent surveyors out, we might learn that the taint is growing once again.
Okay. Yeah, definitely not good. They'll have to come up with a different plan. But they went heavy artifact that time. And if it didn't work, they got problems. Especially if the... Well,
It's not that it didn't work or not, but...
Well, if the tower's not there, the pillars are gone. Their ritualistic focus points are now gone. So they would need more. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, like I said, those items were the focus of their ritualistic magics.
Right.
So with those gone, now they have to cover down for that focus. Because before, like I said, when the actual ritual was happening, when it broke, they were literally just casting cantrips. So This is definitely above and beyond cantrips at this point. So, and even when you look, the chair is an artifact. The sword technically is an artifact. A handful of immovable rods, like they went in pretty heavy on it to even band-aid it. But they do understand that it was a band-aid. It's just now the band-aid's gone.
Right.
So,
So we need to come up with a plan B.
yeah.
So please, and Gavin will kind of, give me, contact Tawny with the sending when you are ready for, if we can assist. Same as before, we're willing to try and help the cause here.
Okay.
But why? We're also curious as to why those extra planters, those thorns, would be when they came in attacking those obelisks. First thing, and they literally that was the first sign of trouble that we had was when those things started attacking the obelisks.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't there to do whatever to see how it was patching, but I mean, maybe just the concentration of energy was disturbing their area or whatever, so they were trying to stop it. Maybe. They can't be positive. But like I said, I mean, even they comment they're pretty sure that the area is spherical. So, yeah, anything living underground. I mean, they are earth elementals. It might be disturbing their area. So, that's the most likely quick answer. So. Okay, Sean, I saw you busted out and come back.
Yeah, I'm on the good computer now.
Ah, nice. Finally finished. Okay. You see my message?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So.
All right. So that's what I would do at that point.
Okay. Yeah, they got to do like kind of start over from scratch type research to figure out whatever, and then even find items that they may or may not need to even attempt to do anything again. So.
Okay. All right. At that point, it would be back to doing my research on the staff, and then the other thing would be figuring out what to do with the sword. Do we want to try and free Wayland from the sword?
Well, and that's what I said. I kind of wish Ash were here. But yeah, that becomes the next big like focus question, even for the whole group, is what do you do about this sword?
Well, with that, I mean, again, with Ash's absence, I think he had announced that he was interested in releasing.
Yeah, I know his like end goal is to try to separate her without releasing anything else. But I know he like didn't have a way to do that specifically.
Right.
So are y'all thinking the same people that made the chair would be able to release Wayland?
Well, they didn't make the chair; they had the chair.
We also
Yeah, that's true. That is true. May not be the best idea to tell them that.
So
You'd be alright.
Or that we destroyed all the towers.
You'd be alright. So, alright.
but yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, I don't, you know. I got nothing. I got plenty of things I can do. I mean, I can spend the next week doing things. So I've got things I can do. I just don't think I have anything that will help us advance any of our current plot lines or our current efforts. So
Yeah, and I won't be able to answer that until he gets here, Sean. So that's why I say I freaking wish he was here. There's some Ash questions. See, that was the thing. Honestly, when Ash first started flaking on things, it was back at the beginning when he was important then too.
Yep.
Like his first set of dreams.
then he got back, and yeah.
Well, even when he had his very first premonition dream, he didn't echo it to anybody. He missed like 2 sessions in a row, like all this stuff, and it just kind of fell through the cracks. And then, the whole campaign went left. Well, if you notice this time around, when I give him a dream, he's almost read it to you guys. like he's like, I had this dream, check it out, hang on, and then he said it was a.
Well, because I know I send PMs and I bitched at him for it.
Really?
Dude, what the?
Really?
Yes.
We need to know these things.
Dude, you're torpedoing the campaign. What the fuck?
Yeah, actually, let me see if I can ping him on Discord real quick. Like, dude, where are you?
Actually, let me try to text him.
Oh, do you have like his number?
I have his phone number.
That's where the point where we can kind of that's where a point where a couple of us did like phone numbers. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you know, Sean's got my number. If for some reason I ever flake on a session, I just text him.
See, I don't even have that information on you guys. So I think.
But you have other ways to get a hold of me too. So.
Well, you're on my Facebook, and I have your email and stuff.
Yeah. Plus, we're on like PlayStation and all kinds of different stuff. So.
Are you on my PlayStation? I have no idea.
Friends on PlayStation.
Like, I have no idea. Like, I hardly ever play on PlayStation. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, though.
You don't play your PlayStation.
My son plays my PlayStation. Actually, the new Rocket League patch is pretty tight. They finally unlocked online gaming for free in a game that you play online. It's like, really? Thanks. Like, it's about time. So, yeah, you can finally, like, leaderboard without having to pay the PlayStation online fee, which is nice. My son digs it. He's like, oh my god, real people. No, because he'd learned he like plays all pros or all stars or whatever they are, the robots, and like kicks their butts. Because he's so used to how the computer plays that he just knows how to get around it. And so now that he's playing like real people, I'm like, yeah, they're just gonna do some weird stuff. Well, not only are they gonna do weird stuff, they might be really good. Like, I don't know. So just prepare to get handed. But yeah, he plays all the time, and so. But so what's going on then right now?
I forgot. Today I found out my foster daughter is going to Huntsville 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, to see her father.
It's not me.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
It was you. been bitching at you for a long time.
I'll just making sure. I got some questionable years back when I was in Germany. But
That begs the question: what, if anything, can we do?
Yeah.
well,
Anybody want to help me get a
I'm
kingdom?
happy to keep moving on.
I get a kingdom. Prince Ali, 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 Baba.
I can grant wishes, but
I was gonna say he can grant a wish.
I can grant a wish. I mean, I can get really, really cheesy, and if I
And I bet if you rub Gavin just right.
Mic off.
actually you'd have to.
Destiny did rub Gavin. It was
Mic on.
still red, so.
Oh yeah.
Actually, this is gonna get it worse because it's not Gavin you should rub. You should go rub his mini me.
Because he'll have wish too.
Technically, yeah. That's the thing is, I created a simulacrum. The simulacrum has wish, but that would be the ultimate cheese of, having a simulacrum cast wish or have to get around that restriction.
Unless I just chose the side effect that it just ricocheted to you.
Yeah, that's just it. It could very easily just ricochet. Let's just say we're not gonna go there.
See, because that just unlocks my creativity. That's all that is.
Exactly. That's the problem.
What are you talking about? The drawback? I guess I don't.
Oh, so with
There's side effects of wishes.
if you use the main use of wish is to duplicate another spell.
Right.
So I can cast wish to duplicate. Like right now, I'm using wish to duplicate Legend Lore, and I'm doing that like every night to learn more about the rock.
Okay.
If you use wish for something else, like if I suddenly wish for 25,000 gold pieces,
It comes with a bunch of side effects.
It comes a bunch of side effects. Like I take damage and
Strength goes to 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit. The worst of which is there is a 33% chance that doing so burns wish from your mind, and you're never able to cast it
Forever. Not even from an item.
Yeah. So it's you really don't want to use that unless you like. That needs to be like everybody's spooked, and it's the last thing you're going to do is try to use wish to.
So really, it's safe if you just duplicate another spell.
Effectively.
Spell
8th level or less.
all of 8th level or less. You're fine.
But if you do anything else.
Yeah, there's a whole
They really
chain.
nerfed wish, didn't they?
Well, now the other thing is this: there's no like if you duplicate a spell that has a material component, you don't need the material component.
It's ignored, yeah.
And if it's, let's say it's a spell that casts like an hour, like I could use wish to cast teleportation circle in 1 round. So anything that takes like 10 minutes or an hour to cast, you could cast it immediately.
That's cool.
So
but
think about some of the really expensive things. Like one of the things I'll be doing is I will cast clone on myself, and I won't need to spend the 10,000 gold pieces to create a vessel and all these other things. So it's what it is. It's flexible. It's the ultimate flexible stuff. So for example, how else do you think we're gonna plane shift?
that's awesome.
I wish me and all my buddies were not here. And then I get to go throw a dart at a picture of the planes. And wherever it lands.
Fire plane.
Yeah.
We just get incinerated.
Wow, that kind of sucks for you guys.
Yeah, I mean that's
Take us to the elemental plane of air. That's
Yeah. Until you just realize that you're falling forever. because you can't fly.
Ah! Wait a minute. We're still. I can't believe we're still falling. Oh crap!
And then it just shows you're sitting there like eating. You're still flying. You're like eating some rations. You're like,
Taking a nap.
yeah.
I've grown too tired to actually scream anymore.
So
That would be one of the next things. I mean, among the other things Gavin is going to do, he will start becoming an expert in the planes because it's obvious that the other parts of the rod are not on this plane. So he'll have to start
going
thinking about,
everywhere.
okay, how can we start scanning the plane, so to speak.
I'll see you.
But that's also, I don't know, he's also looking to combine. He's also looking to see. I'm also wondering if we can combine two more pieces. Does their ability to locate the others become better and better?
I know the ability for others to find you becomes better and better.
I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys.
All right,
Take 5.
we can do that.
Okay. I'll be back too.
All right. So, I'd say we're still in a
Holding pattern.
still like in a holding pattern. Did you try to get a hold of Panda or no?
I did. No response.
Okay. So, like I said, I know his goal was to try to get Waylon out, so we can follow that avenue. For now, the question is, where do you go? Who do you talk to? And how do you go about it? I doubt he's just going to want to break the sword over his knee.
No. Once he kind of, conveys that information to Gavin, Gavin will try and, research that inside the Temple of Ogma, see if he can come up with anything, any past histories of where this might have occurred, and what might be used to extract a soul.
Is he attuned currently?
To that sword?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
He has been attuned to it with Waylon's soul in it.
Okay. I didn't know. At least he's done it before, so I didn't know how that would react. That's what I was wondering. Okay. Yeah, that's the best idea. Get some research and try to figure out what we can get.
Okay.
I guess that's what most of us will be working on.
Yeah.
I'll attempt to help. I'm not the smartest, but I'll be attempting to help.
I will be
Oh, wow.
reinforcing my new identity.
Okay. Wow, did you know that Wish can't even fix the Void card from the deck of many?
Yeah,
Like it specifically says a Wish cannot undo it.
Well, actually, Mind Blank even says that Wish cannot be used to affect me by, like, if I've got a Mind Blank on me,
Yeah.
I can't use Wish to affect me. So yeah, there are a couple of things that specifically say Wish is.
Oh, what's the other one?
Have you seen Mighty Fortress, Rust?
Yes.
That would be a cool one to cast with Wish.
I want to say there's another one like, was it like Magic Jar? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Magic Jar can trap a soul in a vessel, and then you can kind of question it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to see, like, if any of these are like close to the situation to see what can undo those.
Well, break into container.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, containers destroyed or the spell ends. Okay. But only if the body's within 100 feet. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other soul capturing spells to get like a gist of what's happening here. So we have two that say Wish can't undo it. One that says destroy the item. Because this is basically going to be, your research is going to give you these kind of answers. So you could maybe attempt Wish because you don't know if Wish may or may not work. Breaking it is always an option, but because of the power in it, breaking it may or may not have the effect of, I mean, you're breaking an artifact, so it may or may not explode, shoot you into a random plane. It may atomize. I don't know.
Look at the spell protection from evil and good. That's another one that talks about possession.
Where are we? Produce program. Protection. First level spell. Woohoo! Well, that looks like it basically just reallows saving throws and stuff. It doesn't talk about like a trapped soul.
Alright. Look at the spell Soul Cage from Xanathar's.
From Xanathar's.
I'm trying to look. I'm looking at anything like that. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm opening the book now.
Okay, actually.
All right, here we go. Okay, gotta back up. Here we go, Soul Cage. Cry, proxy.
The other one to look at would be Imprisonment, 9th level wizard spell. There used to be a Trap the Soul spell, but evidently that got kind of merged into Imprisonment.
Okay.
You see the demi-plane spell? Wizard?
Yep. I've already asked whether or not I could use demi-plane and have time flow differently inside the demi-plane, but that's a little cheesy.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though. The door closes in an hour, and then whatever's in there is trapped basically forever. Until
Well, that's also I've actually thought about using it as a safe vault where we could store the rod.
Yep. And then if you reopen a demi-plane, it basically just reopens the door, right?
Or into a new demi-plane, or one of the existing ones.
Previous ones, yeah. That's actually a really good idea. To store the rod in there. Who knows? You could check the demi-plane to see if I don't know if you could do that. Check inside a demi-plane and see if a rod was in, like a demi-plane of another person's.
I'd have to know. You have to know you have to understand the nature of the demi-plane that was created.
Yeah.
To be able to do that. So, like, if we could find the person that created the demi-plane and we could interrogate them, then we could,
Yeah.
then it could come up.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. The real question is.
Okay, yeah, Imprisonment is basically Dispel Magic at 9th level.
Yeah, so I would have to use that. But then the other question becomes, all right, if we were to free Wayland's soul, soul just go back? I mean, there was a clone. There was a clone of Wayland somewhere, right?
There was the last time you saw it. Remember, the clone had attempted to restart her original life, had gouged her eye out so that she could put that the clairvoyance gem into her eye, but she wasn't able to heal it. So she had the eye gouged out, and then she couldn't emplace the magic item.
Because that, in theory, Wayland's soul would try to attach. Would try to, if it's free, wouldn't that try to reattach itself to the clone?
Well, that's where her soul was supposed to go when she died, but it never made it.
Right.
Yeah.
So where is that clone now? Do we know?
No. Like I said, the last time you saw it was at A's castle when you saw she was laying on the medical table with her face all gutted out and things like that. I mean, that's literally the last time you saw it. And it was just a clone.
Yeah.
So,
And did we ever find out who like took over A's castle?
you guys have never been back.
We cut bait before they showed up.
Yep.
Hey, let's go back. Kick in the door, see what's up.
Okay, so at the very least, we want to get A's clone. If we are able to free Wayland from soul from the sword, wouldn't we want the soul to go into that body?
Yeah, now admittedly, one of the spells I did read, and I forget because I've read like 5 or 6 now, it did say something to the effect of it would go back into its original body as long as its body was within 100 feet. So one of the spells does have that restriction where a body has to be available, like near.
Right. That would be
So like I said, you guys are kind of guessing right now, but there is a similar soul spell where that's a requirement.
I think if we are intending to release Wayland, we need to find that clone.
And like I said, so far the different things you've seen is break it, high level dispel magics, wish is a possibility, but not necessarily a guarantee because some things are even immune to wish when it comes to soul trapping. Then yeah, the one that said basically that once the soul was released, it would have to go into a body within 100 feet. So when you do research on like soul capturing, these are the kind of scenarios that other spells play with, that you can gather that information and be like, okay, we don't know the exact restrictions, but here's other similar restrictions. So.
All right, I'm down for a return trip to Lady A's castle.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, that's our. Yeah. Now the question is, do we go overland or we want to teleport in? I know the teleportation circle to get us there. But if we do that, then we're not necessarily, we're basically going into the middle of who knows what.
How about we go overland?
Yep.
Announce ourselves.
Yeah.
If they seem hostile, we teleport in and kick their asses.
That works.
Okay, I like that plan.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember, where is Lady A's castle?
So are y'all talking about bringing Wayland back to life once we?
Well,
We're
freeing her
talking about
soul.
we need to free her soul from the.
Okay, so we free the soul. I can cast reincarnate. I don't know if that will. That's
We need a body.
Yeah.
Yep, still need.
I have to have a dead body, but I mean, that should be easy.
You need her dead body.
It's just a dead human. Well, you're right. Or a piece of the dead humanoid. Doesn't even have to be all of it. Yeah. Rather, the creature's. Well, the creature has to be no longer than 10 days dead.
Man,
So she's well over 10 days.
She is way over 10 days dead.
That's not gonna work. Just kidding. I was thinking that angle may help, but it doesn't.
All right, we're traveling overland then. Looks like we're.
All right.
And again, Gavin will let the Tommy's crew or whatever that group is know that we're headed out from Silverymoon, but that if you
Yep.
if you need to contact us, this is how you can do so.
You just slip the monkeys your number.
I got sending spells.
So technically, yeah, I did.
Kinky.
Have you been looking at Gate too, Rust? To use it?
I can't use Gate. Gate's a
You can't,
ninth level
okay.
spell.
Yeah.
I
didn't
can't
know.
use a ninth level spell.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Same way that I can't use Gate, can't use Imprisonment.
Gate would be great to locate on other dimensions. Just pop open a portal. Peek your head in there. Yeah, let me pull the map up.
Weird. One of the other big ones I can't get is like True Resurrection. Like I can't use True Resurrection.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a druid spell, isn't it?
No.
Cleric.
Cleric. That's right. I haven't looked at the. Let's see. I haven't looked at my highest level stuff, actually.
Because you'll never get there.
Yep. Exactly. I haven't even been looking at it. True Resurrection. Druids have it.
Okay.
Yep. It's the level 9. And Shape Change is another one. They have.
Shape Change is another really good one. I've got True Polymorph. I know True Polymorph.
They have Foresight, Shape Change, True Resurrection, and I don't know what that one is. Storm of Vengeance, but it's apparently not a very good spell.
All right, for the trip then to Lady A's. Who's going? How's this happening? Like, are you gathering everybody? Or are you going to take,
We got the dash. He's got the sword.
but I'm saying, are you taking, Serendipity there with you?
Yes.
I mean, like, you know who she is, so.
I don't know.
How about we meet outside of town?
I have no idea who that is.
I am pretty sure that I can sneak out of town unnoticed.
Okay.
Do we have? I'm trying to find where those maps are. Did we pin them? Here.
For what?
The map that has like the location of Lady A's castle.
Oh. Under the journal entries, handouts, maps, you guys have a Sword Coast map, but you really haven't pinned it. Here, I can do this. This is probably an easier way.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
So Lady A's castle, was where are we at?
About 360 miles.
Her castle was roughly here.
360, you're right.
It was like right up in these hills right here.
Hold on. It says Lady A's. It's got a marker right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Didn't I say Lady A's?
Oh, I don't.
Almost 400 miles actually.
I don't see any of the markers.
393.
I see it
Yeah,
right
I see
above.
Lady A.
Yeah, right above castle.
Yeah. Right there.
Okay.
Yep.
That's weird that I don't see them.
Sunk in.
Because, yeah, it should be. There should be, like, boxes and writing here and stuff on it, right?
Yeah, it says Princes of the Apocalypse. It's got Lost Mines of Fandelver.
Yep. Okay, well, if you guys can see it, I can't, but as long as you can.
Yeah.
Oh, here, actually, yeah, here, I see it on my viewer's view. But, yeah, so, yep, there you go. And there's that other ley line point we were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got you.
Like I said, it's close. So.
That's one we have not.
Have we looked at it or not?
No, you guys have only looked at this one here.
We went to that one too. A long time ago, but we did after the first all kicked off.
Well, yeah, he was asking about inspecting the others and seeing how they were set up and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Probably wouldn't help us though.
We'll get to Lady A's in about inches.
One day.
One.
Yeah.
Beads.
I mean, we could. What's that?
Beads.
Yeah, that lets us go 300 miles a day.
Yeah, so
So-
it'd still take 2 days.
It'll take 2
Lady A is
days.
about 400 miles away.
Yeah, like you said, it's
300 and
change.
something. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you had said something much higher than 2.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying
388.
4 days.
No, 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking just shy of 400 mile. So, you're going by Windwalk?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of Kirby.
You Indiana Jones type map travel.
Nice.
Where are you wanting to be? Because you're going by land, so you're just pulling up to the outside of the castle?
Yeah, I mean, we go a mile or so from the castle and then go from there.
Okay.
Kind of trying to check it out.
Okay. There we go. So we'll do that. Yeah, Serenity. In a moment of departure, you look around, and in the last flicker moment right before you leave, you see a young boy bow his head in dismay.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
Even with me telling him before?
And we'll see. I don't know if he would have confronted the kid or not. But you guys are here.
What's it look like? Like, what do we see from the castle side?
What do you see?
Yeah. It looks like it's there.
I see a door.
It's the same doors you guys have seen before.
Should I ring the bell?
Do we see light? Do we see light? Do we see anything?
No.
Uh-oh.
look abandoned?
Yeah, you see like no defensive archers, anything.
Well, that's not good.
Well, there wasn't before.
Nah. Okay.
Try the door.
I'll check the door.
Okay. Yeah. Not only technically is it not trapped or locked, it's not even secured. It's just like there, like
Just closed. You push on it and it opens.
Yeah, I'll.
whoop, hang on. Oh, there we go. Wow, that's loud. There you go.
Okay. Time to go explore, I guess.
Where was that vault where she kept all the nifty items that she offered us?
You guys don't know. You remember you guys were taken into a room and things were brought to you. Where you guys were given a choice of reward.
Oh, I found a locked door.
Hang on.
Ooh, this was unlocked.
Yeah. Looks like all the doors are locked. There we go.
Oh, all the doors are
Well,
I'm looking around. Hang on. Let me look around. Hang on. Okay. I think I've unlocked all the ones that should be unlocked. Yeah, you shouldn't have to. They're open.
haha, it's locked. None of you are going to get in.
It's locked now.
It's locked.
It's locked at level 35 too. It's locked good.
Oh, crap, you can go through that door.
He's like, yeah.
I just opened it and walk in.
And that's when
Nobody in here, huh?
that's when Destiny realizes that knock is a first level spell and you're like, fuck.
That's when she realizes that barbarians don't need to use locks.
Yeah.
They just take down the door.
We don't need no stinking locks.
That's very true.
Where did we last see Lily's body?
She was in the infirmary, which is over here.
Ah, damn it.
That's
Could-
where I was headed.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Wasn't it?
Precisely. Wow.
I found a room with a bunch of beds.
Yeah, the infirmary is the building out in the across the hall there.
I think I found food? I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh, that is the infirmary. That's a little alchemy center.
Okay. And then, is this where her body was?
That's where you last saw her. Yes, is in that room.
Guys, it's empty.
She's no longer here.
And even when you saw the room with all the beds, that was the guards' quarters.
Guys, I think we can take this and make it our own.
What's this?
What's what?
I see guards.
The guards' quarters. You shouldn't see.
Nobody in there.
You shouldn't see guards.
I see Castle Overwatch. Castle.
see anything.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
He got himself access to the DM's screen.
I see everything.
No, because there's not even hidden characters in that room.
I don't see anything.
He's looking back in roll 20.
Oh, yeah. There might definitely be some shit back in Roll20.
No, I'm not in roll 20. I'm in Foundry.
Yeah, the room's empty.
What in the name of sweet Moses is this thing?
A giant statue.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Statue of a warrior in a battle pose.
Hey guys, don't get split up.
Ooh, I hear music.
Yeah.
Grixus is running like a gangster. There's a weird thing on the floor over here. What is this?
That's the teleport circle. You guys have come in through there before.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the chapel. Okay, try. Do attempt to stay together.
I'm going to turn that sound down a little bit. There we go.
We're missing someone.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah, he's still over staring at people who ghosts and shit.
Oh,
I know you're in here.
Yeah, no. Look at the image that he sent.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
there are people here. Castle guard. There's
My
all
Discord's
sorts of
bugged.
people.
epic. Yeah, no, they're not in the room.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's super creepy.
Word,
Okay,
Castle high priest. Ah, here's Wayland right here.
What?
He found Waylon.
Dude, I literally deleted everybody from this map. You need to like refresh or whatever you need to do.
Here's Waylon right here.
I found her.
Why is that so loud?
I'm gonna go check out this door over here, because this used to be Lady A's quarters.
Phew, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I just had to delete the sound, man. That was getting loud.
I'm gonna search this room here.
Okay. This was effectively Lady A's quarters. So it is very nicely decked out. Some of the finer linens, some of her clothes are still in the wardrobe, things like that.
How close was she to my size?
Let's see, if I'm not mistaken, she was human, so probably close.
Close?
Gonna get you some nice new clothes.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Right?
with a minor amount of tailoring, I mean, you could make it work.
Okay. I'll grab some.
Okay. Yeah, she has, I don't want to say noble taste, but she has finer clothes. Yeah, definitely upper class. You know, I mean, she has money, so she lives comfortable.
That's pretty awesome. You can hear the water fountain.
Yeah, when you get near it.
That's awesome.
Well, that's why I had to kill the noise in the chapel. I was getting it super loud, even though I turned the volume down.
Is this door out of this room locked?
It is.
Let's see.
Is it gonna be 'tis not?
I don't know. We'll find out. Ooh.
I'm trying to get back into Foundry and not letting me. I'm still on like the loading screen.
That's weird.
Manually boot me from Foundry. If it shows that I'm in.
It doesn't. It doesn't show you here. And I don't know how to manually boot you anyway. I don't know. I'm not even sure that's a thing.
You can ban him. You basically.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
remove you as a player and then add you back.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Okay, so you do your unlocking. Come on.
Still lost. Huh?
There it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, there was like a weird delay after I hit it. I'm like, Okay.
Got here.
The table to the east has a bunch of. I mean, you're an arcane caster, so I'm gonna call them components. And because it's like a random assortment of just weird, odd and end random items. And on the west wall is a tapestry.
What's on the tapestry?
It looks to be a scene. It is moving. And it kind of has that you're looking through glass effect where you can kind of see your own reflection.
I am going to inspect it closer.
Okay. I take it you're back, Gavin? I see you moving around like a crazy man now.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where everybody went.
They're inside the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not that's where Destiny is.
This way. Destiny's over here.
Okay. Yeah, you inspect it more closely. Like I said, it's almost like a very cool TV screen.
Do I recognize what it is of?
No, it seems to be like a remote forest location.
Can you pass through it?
You reach out to touch it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it is solid. You can like tap yourself.
Oh, it's very cool. Obviously magical.
Into the bucket it goes.
Well, it takes up the better part. You'd have a hard time moving that thing. It's literally like a giant 10 by 10
Okay.
like sheet glass type tapestry.
So is it hard?
When you touch it, like I said, yeah, it has a almost like it's glass type to it.
Can you go behind it?
Effectively, yeah, you can pull it away from the wall, and look behind it. Like I said, it is near wall to wall, so it's kind of rough, but you can like, pass your fingers behind it around the edge and stuff.
Check for secret, like, passage or anything behind it.
Okay, roll. Investigation. Wow. Okay.
That's the lowest I can roll, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I'm like,
Kids.
oh yeah, wow.
My kid's losing her mind
About what? About what?
about every goddamn thing. Right now.
You gonna walk around and show her the cool castle?
Yeah, no. She needs to go back to sleep.
Oh yeah, that too. Feed her a Snicker bar.
I gotta go deal with that.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything like specific. There's no like triggers or wires on the back, other than how it's hung at the top. But like feeling behind it and stuff, the whole thing is a bit rigid, and you can like it can like swing away from the wall a little bit. Does that make sense?
I think so. I don't want it to break or anything, but I'm just wondering if it, like, is it a door? Like,
No.
okay,
Well, it seems to be, like I said, more of of like a giant sheet of glass.
okay. I'm just wondering if, like, you can move it and there's something beyond it.
You can move it. Like you can pull it away from the wall.
Okay. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. When you can like reach behind it, you feel the wall behind it. But
right.
because of how it's mounted and its size, all you can do is like swing it away from the wall a little bit to get behind it, and
Okay. But there's nothing behind it.
you feel a wall. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if there was like a secret like wall or something behind it that you
It
could like open.
doesn't seem to be.
Okay. All right. Well, there was a good chance.
So it's some sort of it's basically like a scrying sensor. It may even basically be like a crystal ball. It seems to be
Yeah.
attuned to one, but it seems to be attuned to one spot.
Right now.
Yeah. But I'm curious. Like this place looks like it's abandoned.
Yeah.
Yet it's still alive. This might be the last place she was looking at.
Wonder if you can attune to it.
Yeah, kind of like the portal. Like you could attune to the portal.
Yeah. Like if you place your hand on it, attune to it, if you could use it. It probably is. Probably a scribe. Like a crystal ball.
Possible. I can try it.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah.
We'll, you know.
I'll do it like at the portal. I mean, I was able to do it with the portal.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen?
That's true.
Oh, that never goes well.
Okay. Roll a d20 and a percentile for me.
D20. That's not good. That's good. Maybe.
Maybe.
Good or
All right. So you literally attune to this solid tapestry.
sweet.
Okay. Like I said, the hour goes by. You sit there harmonizing with it, whatever.
Licking it, tasting it.
Yeah.
Admiring yourself in it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see yourself. Like I said, it's like glass. You can see your face in it. So you finish an attunement. What items are you attuned to right now then?
The Ring of Protection,
Uh-huh.
the Belt of Giant Strength,
And the mirror.
and the Mirror.
Okay. Yeah, effectively that is what it is. It is a scrying mirror.
Yeah. So, like, if I concentrate on, say, Neverwinter, it'll show me Neverwinter?
Not completely.
Not completely.
That's where all that table of crap comes in.
Ah. It needs the components in order to show certain. I'll pick up one of the random pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, I'm just gonna throw something out. Is it like a jar of dirt or something?
Like I said, it's a bunch of random things. It's like a piece of chalk, a rusty nail, a burnt match, a feather from some creature. It's just like just
items of where these scry to.
don't know.
Like if I concentrate on the item, will it show me where this item came from?
Don't know.
Can I am attempting to try.
Okay. So is that what you're doing? Like just taking a single item, and then like, okay. Yeah, nothing changes in the device.
Okay.
You think it might have to also be a place that you have experienced before? I'm gonna pull out some of the the stones that I have that we found from around the in the center of the tank.
Okay.
Those are the ones that I'm using as a teleportation focus when we go back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hand them to Serenity, and say concentrate on these. Use these as a focus.
Okay.
And picture the area around the tower and the obelisks.
Okay. I will do so.
Okay. So you just stand there holding the items, concentrating on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try and picture that
the area.
Nothing changes.
Okay. Still showing the same forest scene?
Yes.
Do you want to try the rods?
No.
Okay. Probably got to be on the same plane.
Not necessarily. We just need to figure out if there's a keyword, if there's a certain
try touching. Do you try touching the item? Do you try touching the item to the mirror?
No, I can try that.
Okay. What are you going to touch to it?
Something from the table.
Okay.
To the mirror.
All right. Yeah, when you do that, the item in your hand will fall into the scene out of your hand. And then, yeah, as you see it like land, it shifts. So and now you're seeing like a castle exterior.
Okay. How many stones do you have?
From that area?
Yeah.
Probably only the one.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that then.
Yeah. The other thing I've got is I've also got an anchor to the laboratory inside the mega dungeon that we were in, the hiding place that we use. What if we give him? I'm trying to figure out if I have anything from the temple that I could give him.
From what temple?
Like from the temple of Agma.
Oh.
You've had paperwork and stuff.
I was going to say, yeah, you probably have paperwork and or a scroll. If you'd purchased any scrolls from there, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, just some blank paper, like a blank scroll, probably.
Okay. I'll try that.
Okay. And that is the effect you get. Again, it pulls the item through out of your hand, and
it shows me the Temple of Agma.
It shows you the outside of that building.
Can I go kind of look at anything else?
You try to shift the view from that point?
Yeah.
Okay. From there, you basically, by concentrating, you can shift your eyes around. Effectively, you are using a clairvoyant spell at that start point.
That's neat. That's very useful.
This is how she found all the shit for you guys to go get.
Hold on a moment. Gavin's gonna go back to the infirmary.
Okay.
And he's gonna look around, and he's gonna specifically look for anything that looked like it belonged to Waylon.
To Waylon.
To the clone. To Waylon, like maybe like the bandages, anything that he thinks might be related to Waylon.
Make an investigation check.
You see where I'm going with this, right?
I do. Make an investigation check.
I was thinking the same thing. I just hadn't gotten there yet.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find anything that you think is specifically hers among the stuff in there.
What was Wei Lin's room?
Hmm?
I mean, this was Lady A's room. Do we know where Wei Lin's room was?
No, you don't.
That is a good question. Well, I will investigate and try to find her room.
Okay, where are you going to investigate? All right.
Um,
In theory, you can just walk around the castle.
Yeah, I will walk around the castle.
All right. See, what's your... You're at 24 passive? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I shall monitor your token for movement. All right, pause.
Okay. What just happened?
That just happened.
Oh, secret door.
Cool. The secret wailing door.
Well, I don't know about railing, but there's a staircase, guys. Come on, follow me.
Oh, sweet.
Way.
Wow, this is awesome.
There's a whole bunch about this place you guys don't know about.
Yeah, well, that helps when you have someone walking around with a 24 passive.
Plus, you're specifically looking for shit, so...
Yeah.
All right.
I have the lowest out of you guys.
Yeah. Those stairs spiral upward. And you know how that castle's like embedded back into the mountainside?
Mm-hmm.
You pop out up higher on the edge of the mountain. And there is a large nest. It's about 15 feet diameter or so.
Like nest, like giant eagle nest.
Yeah, like a nest.
I'm gonna say if there's any.
Nope,
Yeah.
not at the time.
Any like feathers, scales? In
There are feathers.
feathers.
Yeah.
All right, I'll work my way back down.
Okay.
All right.
All right, hang on.
This way out.
Hang on. I'm gonna change that wall. Well, yeah, just basically. There. Right. Whoop. Not that door. There. To a regular door, so you guys can kind of see it now. There you go. Okay. I just trapped Gavin. He'd be alright.
He'll be fine.
Mm.
All right.
There's a door at the end of the hall here. I don't know if that's...
I'm getting there.
You guys
Check
have
this stuff out.
you guys have slept in that room before.
There's a bunch of rooms down here.
Yep.
Yeah, the door at the end of the hall there is where you guys slept when you were here that one time.
See, I don't think Remnant's never been in here.
I don't think so.
Not. Remnant is not. So this is all new.
I don't think even Tomlin was in here.
Nope. Before Tomlin also.
So yeah, that is a stocked kitchen.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm starting to think we have a new base of operations, but
This may become ours.
This This is a lair. All we need to do is hire some guards.
Okay. Get away.
Hard guards, nothing. I can create undead.
Oh, there you go. That'll work.
Okay.
Perfect.
This room you're in now, Destiny, this is the room where you guys got your rewards from. This is where you were brought when they were like, okay, here's your items to select from. This was that room.
Yeah, I never got to go here.
Yeah.
Y'all ruined that before I got one.
Yeah, that
Anything else? Is there anything in here?
it is a library.
Here you go, Gavin. I'll do some research.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here with the EQ music thing. It's like I'm walking around Feydark. Kelothan, yeah.
Mhm.
It's a pretty big castle.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Well, she had like, didn't she have like, she had almost like a factory. built.
It was a factory.
Yeah.
A magic item factory.
In fact, Sean and Remnant are in the room where it was the arcane quarters.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
I got a locked door down here, Destiny.
I forget. Did any of you guys go to jail?
No.
No, none of you guys went to jail.
Come on, move.
This door is way heavier than the other doors in the place.
Come on. This one's way heavier than the one that's locked.
Yes. It is all wood.
The attempt.
Nice.
What locked door?
There's locked doors.
That one locked too?
Tis.
Wow.
This
That
one
was
is
secure.
this one is also wood, and you can see that this one has been reinforced with stone. All right. When you open this one, an audible alarm goes off. So there's right now there's like a pitched like wailing.
Gavin, can you do something about that?
Right here. Whoop, hang on. Yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
There is technically there's not a wall there. There's like a 2 foot high, almost like a sewer hole that goes through right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like
So,
a hole in the wall. But yeah, it's like 10 feet wide from the far left wall, but then it's only about 2 feet high.
can I look over it?
Well, you can look down into it. Yeah.
Peekaboo.
I'll look around.
Okay.
Oh!
Roll an ish. Well, put yourself in battle, I should say. Everybody stop moving. No, everybody else there.
I was moving.
Everybody else stop moving.
Oh, basilisk.
Like I said, Panda would have been down with you. Grix, would you have been walking around with him, or are you still way up in yonder?
He's gone.
He's
He
gone.
left a while ago.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
And I remember I've been making a point of everyone staying together, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here we go. Come here. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Wow, that was a really bad roll.
Oh, let's see.
You would have given me my thing for this day, wouldn't you have, Gavin?
Your daily bread.
What? The foresight?
Uh-huh.
No, it would not have. Sorry.
Damn you.
That now competes with wish.
You don't need wish. You need a deadly rogue.
If we know we're headed into, badass fights, yeah.
All right, Gavin, I need you to go ahead and roll.
Should have already rolled. What have I missed? Where do you actually? I thought I had it. Where do you roll initiative?
There.
You just roll the die.
Yeah, you can hit the die on the tracker and it'll just roll.
I got it.
All right. All right. Like I say, yeah, you stick your head through the crack. It realizes you're there. It's definitely not surprised because you guys set off the alarm. And you didn't target, so I will... Hang on, I can apply damage. Hang on. There. Okay.
So.
Oh, and do remember, all your attacks are either at disadvantage or you're looking at it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to look at it.
Okay. So all of my first rounds made with advantage, so there's just normal, I guess. Alright. Let's see.
What are you doing, dude? It's my turn.
Gotcha.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. As long as I go before it.
You don't know, do you?
Wait, where's Grix at?
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't understand the problem, so.
Yeah. Serenity backed out and pointed towards the door, covered her eyes.
Alright.
So what? So I can be safe to say what? You saw Dick? Like what?
Let's see. I'll step this way. And yeah, that's what I'll do. That'll be it. I'll run. Close the door. No, I won't close the door on Gavin.
There's no door to close.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's no door?
yeah. It's literally just a hole in the wall, like a 2-foot high hole.
Oh.
You guys would have had to like duck underneath it.
Oh, so I could technically stand here in the hole and shoot it.
Well, it's at ground level, so you're gonna have to squat and shoot sideways.
Okay. Well, before I go back, well, shoot. I didn't realize it was a hole. That's confusing that because I couldn't see through it. All right. Do. Actually, let's do. Is casting here gonna cause a problem?
I don't know. Will it?
You have to make a wild surge check.
I ain't going to. Don't worry about it. Let's see.
Hey, Panda finally responded to me.
Really?
Yeah, I said, yeah, sorry, been out with the family out of town, been driving all day.
Let's try that.
Remember,
Doesn't sound like an excuse, but
okay.
Mine's at normal because I'm at advantage if I go before him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Try that. That's gonna miss probably. Woohoo! One more attack. Boop. No, that's gonna miss. Whoop. Maybe not. Woohoo! Yay!
Yep. That's all it took.
I'll bet it's too bad. We keep it. Nice. Ooh, 700 XP for that one guy. That's pretty cool.
for the entire group.
Yeah, I know.
Alright,
Yeah, what?
let's check out this room.
Yeah, what you are?
Anything other than the big glare?
Yeah, it's got crunchy rocks that it uses for food. Yeah, this is effectively like one of her prison cells. She just locks people in here with this thing.
Well, that was fun. Okay.
Yeah, it was left behind. It was literally left behind.
Yeah. Poor thing. And you killed it. It's the kind of druid you are.
I'm more of a
It's not
ranger.
natural. It's not natural.
Nah. Somebody created that. It's not man. It's man-made.
Okay, this is the outside.
It is considered a monstrosity.
There you go. See, druids actually don't like monstrosities, so that
It doesn't mean that Serenity can't insult you. That part of her isn't dead.
It's like let's get the argument right.
It has nothing
We're
to do
gonna
with
renew-
We're gonna renew our acquaintance.
Wow, you seem awful familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you don't know me while I'm red, but
Someone else would say that to me, but I can't remember who it was. I don't know.
I used to know somebody who was just as much of a dick.
Okay, so this is just like, is that like a forge?
That is a forge. You are in a miniature blacksmith's working area.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, let's go this way.
Ooh, it's got sound in there too. Oh, you can hear the forge. That's awesome.
Yeah, there are a lot of bonuses to Boundary that make shit cool.
What's in here?
This is a tanner's / tailor's work area.
Okay. Has all the stuff been left? All the tools, all the supplies?
Kind of, but kind of no. Like the bigger things, like the forge itself, things like that have all been left behind. The loom has been left behind. But you can tell it's been picked through, like whoever worked here, like
Took the red hammers.
took their stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another locked door.
Remember, Connie said that they felt somebody was coming for the castle and that they were all getting the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. Got the hell out of Dodge.
definitely going to come over.
Maybe. There are tougher locks than what I can open.
Yeah, that's not one of them.
It's not one of them. I can't just assume.
Yeah, these are set up like the other ones. It was heavy wood. This one's wood and stone again.
This looks familiar.
Doesn't it? And over here, there's a similar hall opening, and when you crack this door, there is again
Alarm.
an alarm sound. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Remy, go check that out.
Hey, go stick your head in there real quick.
I don't want to. I feel like there's another basilisk in there.
Oh no, this will probably be worse. Lydia never used the same thing twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, well. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I lock that behind me? My bad.
Let us out!
So sorry.
Still haven't found Wayland's room yet.
I have noticed that there are at least 4 areas that don't match up with the walls that we've gone around.
What 4 areas are those?
Here.
Well,
Here.
that was behind the hole. Hang on, the one here was behind the hole. You guys just didn't tokenize.
Okay. So 3 areas. Here. Here. And here. So far. So, and then there are... Well, no, not yet, because we're not done. There's still more area that I know where stuff is. Here, where all these guards are that are just standing there awkwardly.
Oh, you can see them too?
No, I can't.
Oh, Gavin's guards.
There for me.
Yeah, that's so awkward.
Excuse me?
What we got here? This is Castle Guard Captain. This is a Castle Priest. Castle Guard.
What the
Castle
fuck?
Guard, Castle Overwatch.
That's
Alright.
awesome.
Well, guessing it's like a break room or something?
Yeah, effectively, this does seem to be a lounging area.
Go ahead and do a quick search of this room.
Ooh, the fire's still going.
Yeah.
This way.
Because places like this have ever-burning flames.
Yep.
Here. This way. Come on.
I don't think we've been missing it at this area.
Okay.
Sitting.
What about this here?
The most effective description I have for that room is like a guard ready room.
Okay.
Like I said, it looks like, because you can see there's like, card games and things like that here in the area. Like this is a place to keep people occupied.
That went to upstairs. Alright. And there's another behind the altar. I need to check that out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at.
Check out behind the altar.
Okay.
Pushing on the wall.
Okay.
How about an investigation?
Yep.
There we go.
Every door opens everywhere.
Oh, she's really good at her job.
That's awesome.
It's what I do.
It's what I get paid to do.
Ooh,
If
what's
only
the
I was
secret?
getting paid. Okay, effectively, there are 5 boxes.
Okay. Let's take a look at them.
Which one do we start with?
Are they all made out of different material?
Yes, they all look different.
Okay. Do I need to tell you which one I'm investigating first?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
This one right here.
Okay. Let me see real quick. I have this written down. I just got to find it.
Whatever looks the most plain.
You
Just
have
throw it.
chosen wisely.
Let's see. You guys are... Come on, open the file. Come on. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? 9 platinum.
5d4.
9 platinum. That's all that's in it.
That's what it.
Yep.
All that's in it.
One small, neat stack of coins right in the center after you open the lid. Just a nice, neat stack of 9 platinum coins.
I'm gonna close it
Mm-hmm.
and open it up again.
Okay. Same coins.
Okay. I'm gonna take the coins. Yeah, I'm gonna take the coins out, hand them to Remnant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Close the lid.
Okay.
Open it up again.
Okay. It's an empty box.
Okay.
Darn.
Okay.
Put a single platinum coin back in it, and change it. Remember, like the
The scales.
yeah, I'm thinking like kind of like the scales.
Okay.
Put a maybe put give him some silver or something like that. Silver in there or something.
Okay. I'll put a stack of silver coins.
All right. Yeah, you guys can toy with it a while. It's just a box.
Okay.
No, like seriously, you guys can try like 3 or 4 different experiment things, but you'll realize that nothing happens.
Okay.
I mean, I get what you're trying to do, but I'm just going to save you the time on this one.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna use the wand to detect magic or is anything in this thing magical?
Yes. This one has an aura. This one has an aura. Okay.
So I'm gonna point that out to Dustin.
Okay. Serenity is gonna go over here to this one. And yeah, don't slip up. That might get you killed.
I wonder whatever happened to Destiny.
Okay.
Nice.
29.
Okay, you start loving on the box. Blah.
Ah!
I knew it.
Kill it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be surprised.
Oh, you can't?
Uh-uh.
Still. Missed anyway.
Yeah.
A giant pseudopod comes out.
It's tongue, effectively.
Or penis.
Well, you know.
It's both.
Unless you've studied the anatomy of mimic boxes. Yeah.
How do they reproduce? How does this
It's
make sense?
me. It's me, and I'm playing a rogue. Of course I did.
No, you know what's really bad is Jeremy Crawford was talking about mimics and stuff, and he was like, yeah, actually their excrement is actually things like cupcakes. Like it mimics other things. That's like their poop.
That's so funny.
So he's like, for all you know,
Skittles.
your key might be a mimic poop. Like you don't know. Okay, everybody roll. Missing somebody. Missing Remnant. There we go.
Yeah, it's me. Sorry. I was hitting it.
All right.
Ooh. I go first.
Yep. You see this thing just pop out of the corner. He goes to investigate it, and it like opens its mouth like.
Oh gosh. Kill it with fire. Right now.
You know, I was just thinking it had been like years since I'd even come across a mimic.
You'd be alright.
There's
If this is an advantage. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. I heard him. Was that with advantage or with disadvantage? That was disadvantage, wasn't it?
Actually, it doesn't say.
What? That's weird. It looks like I took the low for the roll. Let's try this. One. There you go. Advantage. And one more.
No, that was with advantage.
Yep.
Cause yeah.
Plus advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it splits over.
Yeah, I'm gonna point to the other one and basically say you might want to pin cushion that one too.
I'll shoot it.
Which one?
The other magical one.
Yeah, that one.
That one? Okay. You shoot it with an arrow?
Yep, that's gonna be the best bet for me.
Okay.
I don't get disadvantage now. 5 feet up.
Okay, it thunks into the side of it.
It's not.
Guess it's not.
Good job, Robin Hood.
Yeah. Yep.
Fire
Alright,
crop.
You sure showed it.
Yeah.
Take that box.
Okay.
Nice.
This one does seem to have a trigger.
Can I disable it?
You can try.
That is. What is that?
It's your sleight of hand.
Thieves' tools. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, thieves' tools, effectively.
Thieves' tools.
Okay.
Nice.
You're fairly sure you've deactivated it?
Okay. I'll open it.
Okay. It opens.
What's not inside?
It's an empty box. The item you're holding. Hang on a second. Let me. Let's see real quick. Where is it? Jesus Christ. Okay. The trigger you're holding is a small piece of wood with a small rune printed on it.
Arcana check.
Okay?
Recognize it.
As far as you can make out, it spells smoke death.
That'd be interesting to attach to an arrow and shoot at someone.
Sure. Here, I'll give it to Remnant. You play with it.
Ooh. Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna save it for. I'll fashion it to an arrow. See what it does later.
Okay, there was another one that was magical, wasn't it?
Nope, just those two.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go check out this one. Same thing. Take a look at the box.
Okay. There's 86 gold in it.
Okay. Nice. 6 gold. I'll actually take that. If that's all right with everyone. I'll buy someone something.
I'll get you something nice.
Check out this one.
Okay.
Do the same thing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Is that silver?
That's copper, my friend.
Oh, dear Lord.
There's a huge box full of copper.
I'm going to dump it out just to make sure there's nothing else in there.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of copper.
I have advanced in my life to the point where I don't have to pick up pennies anymore. I'm not gonna. I'll look at Gavin. If you want it, you can have it. I'm not picking that up.
This is like one of those countries where you're like, the chest is worth more.
Yeah. Oh, I actually had an idea for my other campaign of awarding the group. They found an absolute just fortune of currency, but it's for a country that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not like precious gold or precious metal. It's just like they find this just massive fortune, and it's completely worthless.
Yeah. That's like I was actually like, if you guys kill that one dragon you were playing cards with or playing dice with, I was like, all the junk that you won't be able to carry. Like,
Okay, what's next? Yeah, I'm gonna investigate this over here.
okay.
Because it feels like it's something. It's either like just full out like a support structure, or there's a hidden room there somewhere. So I'm going to around it. I still got 24.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see anything.
Nothing the whole way around.
You don't find anything.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and move on to over here, this section.
Oh, I see where you're saying. Okay.
Rolled 5 higher, got the same number.
It's because you're reliable talent.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah. I mean, you don't
get below
see
5.
anything.
Okay. Alright, well,
Gavin will say to Serenity, yeah, if we had something of way length, we might be able to try for, but I didn't find anything back in the infirmary. And I can't find first aid.
alright, well, let's go back and I'm gonna check the infirmary, see if I can find something.
Okay.
Wherever the infirmary is. No. It's over here. Stupid walls.
Remnant's still making love to the mimic.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna check the infirmary.
Okay.
Find anything?
Actually, you do. You find the item that would have been her scrying eye.
That's perfect.
She was unable to use, which got left here.
Alright. The only issue with this, remember what happens with everything that I touch to the... It goes probably to the item, or to the location. You still want to try it?
Yes, because if worse comes to worse, if it goes to the place, if I can see it, I can probably teleport us there. If worse comes to worse.
Alright, I am going to head back.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Okay, you guys effectively going back to the mirror?
Yep.
Okay. What?
That's why I got so quiet.
What?
Alex's power went off.
Oh, I didn't even realize he dropped from the game.
Yeah.
I think we're just. By the way, guys, I don't have too much longer here. I have all morning. I've got another thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't foresee us being too much longer.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, I will be here on the 10th.
Okay.
Thought we may be.
Might be able to like keep up on Discord through text a little bit, but I'm supposed to be at a wedding, so probably not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry about that.
we will try with the eye. Do the same thing.
All right.
What happens?
All right. So you touch the eye into the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking awesome. Okay. It falls through. And yeah, the scene shifts. And you can see what seems to be like tendrils that look very like intestine-y coming into a big blob of flesh. And there's a weird like lightning background type thing going on. And you see the center flesh blob is pulsing and beating. And you can see Wei Lin on top of it trying to claw at it and scratch at it.
Like trying to get into it or out of it?
She's on top of it. On top of the center blob. It looks like it's being like held up, like I said, by these fleshy tendrils. And it's like pulsing and wavering. And she's like riding it.
But like, does it look like she's trying to attack it or get away from it?
Oh no, she's definitely either holding herself on or attacking it.
Okay. This looks like the thing that Panther described from his dream.
Is this inside? Is this inside that realm or whatever?
I believe so. This might be inside his sword.
Can you call out? I'm wondering if sometimes advanced scrimes and stuff like this can do two-way communication. If you want to call out and see if she can hear us.
No. You good in there?
You need help? I can call a guy.
All I'm getting is like this. She's gonna like look at me and yell Zool or something. Yeah, I'll can I attempt to move closer?
Up to the glass?
No, not me physically. I meant like move the sensor.
Oh. Yes. Yes, you can. You can drive from here, yes.
Okay, I will drive closer.
Okay. So,
Kind of position myself so that Waylon can see us, see the sensor.
okay, she doesn't seem to see it.
Okay.
Or at least notice it.
I'll call out her name.
Okay? Yeah, she doesn't seem to be reacting. And as you get closer, though, you can see she is attempting to do damage.
Okay.
As she claws and scratches at it, there is like a pussy ooze that is coming out. You can see the best way to describe it would be like in the movies when people have like, oh, I've been bit by a zombie, but I haven't changed yet. They have that lining in their veins and stuff. Yeah. She has that stuff up her arms where she's been clawing. Yeah, she looks pretty bad.
Can you cast spells through a sensor?
Depends on the spell.
There's some very high level stuff.
I don't know. This seems pretty high.
Well,
if you're able to move
it
it around, that's pretty cool.
but it depends on how the spells are worded, because a lot of them are within so many feet of you. Some are if you can see it. Some are. So it depends on how it's worded. Like how the target is worded, yeah. Because technically you can see her. So if the target was just someone you can see, then yes. But if it's someone you can see within 60 feet, Technically, no, because she is on another plane.
Okay, hold on. Let me look something up real quick.
Okay.
While that is happening, Gavin will begin studying the area around her, and starting to memorize details of that plane or wherever her environment.
Like you said, it is very Ghostbustery inside the fridge look. Like I said, it's very dark. There are flashes of light where it's very clouded and forlorn. Like I said, there are huge like umbilicals that are coming in from distant areas to a large blobby shaped fleshy thing in the center, and she's riding it like a like a
Like train club.
yeah like a mechanical bull at a fucking cheap bar.
Yeah, Gavin's basically studying this. He's trying to learn everything he can about this.
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
Oh. Huh. Like, all of my spells have a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't know the spell that says, that you can see.
Vision only.
Magic
Yeah,
missile.
vision only.
I don't know a whole lot that work extraplanarly.
Speaking from the Warlock, you can do the Hound of Ill Omen. That's one that you could summon to a point you could see. It just says, spend 3 sorcery points, you can summon the Hound of Ill Omen to target creature you can see. That could be maybe one, but we don't have any Warlocks. But it's not really going to do much. It basically summons a dire wolf. But with very low stats.
Okay, well, there's really not much else I can do.
Hold on, I'm looking at something.
The only reason I know that one is because I've been looking at the Warlock, and that's actually one of the things I can do.
Admittedly, this is probably the closest you've been.
Closest we've been to what?
To figuring the sword out.
Oh, to figuring the sword out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are not many spells.
Mirage, Arcane.
Yeah, I think most of them do have, range of yourself.
Some sort of range. Sending is unlimited. Sending, you send her a message.
But
That
did you notice that we went to her?
isn't that one plane locked though? Isn't sending plane locked?
No, it's anywhere.
Is it?
Yeah, they don't. I just came across that that spell today, and it is interplanetary. It does not matter.
Nice.
As long as you know the person and they know you, they know where it came from, and they can reply.
Yeah, you get like so many words or something like that.
25.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the day you use the sending stone and you just get new user who dis.
What about find familiar? Is it one that? I mean, they have to be within. What does it say?
Nope, that's not gonna work.
No.
There was a spell that has unlimited range, but it specifically says, it ends if you and the target are no longer on the same plane.
Yeah.
There are very few spells that will go across dimensions.
I don't know. Do you want to try to send her a message? Have you tried that yet?
No.
I'm not.
Yeah, find familiar. It can. You can summon it probably, and
Yeah,
then
but
you can have it reappear next to you.
she's not a familiar.
Well, you could summon a familiar in the plane, and then have it reappear next to you. Right.
Hmm?
A spell called Contact Other Plane.
Well, your familiar is within. Let's see. Appearing in an unoccupied space within range. Let's see. I don't know what the range is. Oh, it's 10 feet. Just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually it's right next to you.
So what we think is going on. We think that this is what's happening inside that like pocket dimension, and the sword is somehow the gateway.
That's what it appears to be.
Yeah.
I can try so we want to open the gateway or somehow break it. And that's where, a very high level, Gavin basically says sometimes a very high level dispel magic might have the ability to break the door.
Okay. Now, if we break the door, she'll point at that pulsing thing. That'll come out too.
Yes, I know. We haven't done it yet. All right. Go with me here for a second.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
What if we create our own pocket dimension?
Yep.
And access, and then break the doorway open from that pocket dimension.
Yep.
So basically, have another dimension as basically the buffer between our dimension and this one.
Yep.
With
Open
maybe a doorway that we can control.
dimension door. Yeah.
No, not dimension door.
Demi-plane.
Oh, demi-plane. Yeah, the one.
Now I see what he's talking about. He's like do a rope trick or something like that. Then go there. Then break the sword.
I got a rope trick. I have it always.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm thinking airlock is what I'm thinking. Basically,
Okay.
you're creating
I'm with it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So we do the thing, grab her, and close the door.
Yeah.
Yep. So with a rope trick, the attacks and spells can't cross to the entrance into or out of the extra dimensional space. So that's kind of cool. That would be a pretty good airlock. Let's see.
for an hour, though, isn't it?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, what happens when that hour ends?
Anything
Goes
inside
away.
drops out.
Yeah, everything just falls away.
Exactly.
No, the doorway closes after an hour.
I'm talking rope trick.
Yeah,
If you
rope
want
trick.
to use rope trick, that's not going to work because it's just going to drop out. And
Yeah, it says anything inside the extra dimensional space drops out when spells ends.
Yep. It'll just get plopped out. Yeah, that's not a good one.
I mean, if you have it so your thing is shrunk, if you click on the name of the spell, it'll pop open and you can read it.
Yeah, it's the same reason we can't use Magnificent Mansion. That's another one I was looking
Yeah,
at.
same thing. It spits out everything at the end.
Anything that's in there. But
Demi-plane.
Demi-plane basically says the Demi-plane still exists. Once you create a Demi-plane, it exists. But you can control the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
But technically, the creature could come out of the door, right?
no. Well, yeah.
I can't remember what was the wording of that.
I got it. Hold on.
I thought it was something like the door remains there for a certain amount of time or something. The door is large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through. So if it's larger than a medium creature,
Well, right now it's a huge flesh bag.
let's see. When opened, the creature remains trapped. I mean, it doesn't really say, actually. It just says it's an empty room 30 feet in each dimension. Made of wood or stone. I don't know.
I mean, you would basically we could cast Demi-plane, go into the Demi-plane. Actually, here's one thing we could do. We could go into the Demi-plane. We could stay there for the hour. Okay, so we stay for the entire hour. So the door closes. We are then trapped in the Demi-plane. Then we open the door to the sword.
Okay.
Thus, there is no link back to our prime material plane.
Then it's just you and it
And then it's just us and it.
in a tiny room.
Then we can kick its butt. In a 30-foot room.
I want to hear this. What then?
So we do what we need to do, and then we plane shift back home.
Yeah.
What do you mean by do what we need to do?
Well, this is get Wei Lin, or basically it would be get Wei Lin or whatever, help her do whatever she's trying to do. This was the whole thing of we were trying to free Wei Lin, and if her clone, can we tell whether or not the image that we're seeing is Wei Lin or Wei Lin's clone?
Well, here's the thing. The eye was Wayland's.
Yes.
We were intending to look for her clone, but we found her.
Gotcha.
So we're looking at basically her soul.
And you said it's a 30-foot cube demi-plane?
Yes.
Wow.
And it said something about the door being for medium-sized. It says unhindered medium-sized creatures can fit through it.
Okay, here's the thing. The way Gavin's laying this down is we won't ever use the door. We basically wait until we're sealed inside.
Yeah, you'll wait there, let the door close. That's what it sounds like. You'll let the door close and you're still in there yourself.
Yeah, there is no way that whatever we release from there is getting back to
That's the safest bet.
In fact, we actually probably, once we go through, we probably are going to want to take a long rest, because I'll need that 9th level spell slot to cast some spell magic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like the demi-plane. I mean, in theory, if we're getting our ass kicked somewhere, I can create a demi-plane and we can retreat into that demi-plane. And that's basically, it's like a safe hidey hole almost. But to do that, I need my 9th level slot, and I think I'm going to need my 9th level slot to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. So basically, we go there and hang out for another 24 hours.
Yeah. Getting prepared.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying this is a good idea. I'm just, it's a thought.
It's the idea.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
We don't want whatever's in there breaking through into our plane.
No.
There's definitely still some nuances that have to be looked up though.
Like what happens when you destroy an artifact?
Which artifact? The sword.
Mm-hmm.
But let me think about it a little bit more, and we can kind of hash out some thoughts and ideas on the board.
Yeah.
See if we can add to this idea. I mean, I think we've got the core of something. Let's see if we can flesh it out a little bit.
Okay, sounds like a pause spot.
Was Destiny able to acquire a scroll of friendship?
No, but Serenity was.
I can cast planar binding too. I don't know if that. I have that spell. I don't know if that helps any. If the creature were to try to do anything crazy. I don't know what his powers are, but
Well,
I don't know, what powers do gods have?
yeah, you know.
anything.
I mean, our plan here is not to fight the god. Our plan is to
Run.
the god.
That's what I was saying. I just hope it doesn't chase us. If we're in a pocket dimension.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think it can.
Yep. That sounds awesome.
Well, we'll have to get there. I still want to know, does her clone still exist, or is her clone been destroyed?
Well, it was unhealable and was having issues last you saw it.
What that means, I mean,
Here's the other thing. If the clone is destroyed, it doesn't really matter, because by releasing her from the sword, basically her soul will escape.
right.
Then she can be resurrected.
But you would need true resurrection. You don't have a
You would
body.
need true resurrection.
Yeah.
Right.
We can get true resurrection.
That can be done. It's not
mean,
cheap. It's not
no,
cheap, but it
not
can be
cheap
done.
at all. We can go start threatening clerics. Actually, I know of a cleric that might be close to it.
Certain dwarf?
Certain dwarf. She might be a little hostile towards me, but
Why would she be hostile to you? Serenity has never done anything to that dwarf.
she might have an aversion to tieflings. I think
Okay,
she's
okay.
racist.
Okay.
Well, that and she might be spending all her resources trying to get her brother back.
Yeah. But see, that's where you go. Hey, if you got a diamond, we can get you what you need.
Uh-huh.
Hell, we can come up with a diamond.
Do we still have? Wait a minute. mean, do we still have her brother's body, don't we?
Yeah, Grix still has it. Well, actually, Serenity has it, but
That's that. We'll resurrect him ourselves. That's not a problem. I don't even need a diamond.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it on the.
I think
so
we got some.
everybody-
I think we've got some. I think we have the start of an idea.
Yeah, we have the start.
We need to flesh it out a lot more.
All right.
Okay. That sounds like a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we may or may not be able to play on the 10th anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely not something we're gonna try without Serenity.
so Monday I start full-time real overtime junk anyway. So we'll just
It may not be a bad idea. It may not be a bad idea to
Yep.
you know,
we'll see how it plays out.
Okay.
But definitely, because there's folks not part of this conversation, it's better to bring them up to speed on what's going on before this triggers.
Yeah.
Um,
this is it, as far as we're concerned.
There's a lot of spell slots going to have to be counted.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like this is going to be a thing. So, and as far as you know, like I said, this mirror had been locked on that screen for however long. So right now, what you see could potentially be there for however long it's locked in. So,
All right. Get you guys on the boards.
all right.